Hey guys, so I know the lack of videos has been an issue on this channel. I'm sorry guys. So today I'm just going to be talking about the next upcoming Fortnite season as almost everything has managed to get leaked somehow. This gameplay is from an old Fortnite commentary video, so my building might not be the best. It's from way earlier in this season. But anyways, so I'm just gonna go through and like talk about my issues with the new upcoming season. And also, guys, I'm pretty tired right now, and I'm not in my house, in a less rural place as my house. So sorry if y'all hear like a is that an ambulance? I know I totally butchered that word. Like a police car or fire truck or something. I don't know. There's a siren outside and a whole bunch of cars. So I guess some nice ambient noises. I don't know. But oh yeah, that is, holy crap, that's loud. Yeah, I was just rewatching that audio. Bro, that little like beeping at the end from the fire truck, that sounded exactly like the Halo shield sound. But anyways, that's relevant. All the sirens and stuff have stopped. I don't know what was going on. There's like a fire station very, very close, so I guess that should explain it. But anyways, sorry if I'm also like not really in character right now. Jesus, is that like a Ferrari or something? I don't know. But like, I don't know anything about cars. But this is not about cars. It's about Fortnite. And sorry if I'm not like in my my normal character, I guess you could say, in this. I don't really have too much of a character in these videos. It's mostly just me. But I mean, I try to be as energetic as possible in these videos, and in this video, you know, it's, even though it's only like 8:40, you know, I'm gonna go sleep soon. I'm pretty darn tired, so sorry if like I'm not super enthusiastic. But anyways, so looking at my notes, which is just a little like list of issues that I have. So before we actually get into the season, I think we should definitely hop onto the hot topic, which is the fact that this season keeps on getting delayed. And I honestly, I don't know, the delay from April 30th to June 4th was obviously a response to quarantine, and I kind of feel like, you know, it's a good response to quarantine, even though it did kind of suck that that we had to delay the Fortnite season because of quarantine. But I mean, let's be real, everything quarantine touched just went horrible. I hate quarantine. But anyways, at least it gives me the opportunity to make some nice videos, right? Anyways, so then there was like another delay that happened on, like, I think like a week ago, and it was sort of just a delay because I guess Epic wanted to add something to a live event. I don't know. We were already getting leaks of like the most obscure things, like audio from the live event, which I'll be doing a video on those leaks eventually, but already leakers and data miners are mining so much, you know, they're getting all that Fortnite live event ore, they're just mining it, getting stacks of it, and just reaching out to the public. So I don't really know why Fortnite delayed it further. And then, of course, unfortunately, because of recent events, which have been horrible, you know, the message, you know, it's a great message. You know, everyone should be treated equal. What happens? I've lost track of the weeks, but I think it was like last week. What happened last week? The George Floyd was horrible. Really horrible, but I'm not gonna get like political on this channel or anything. But of course, as many of you guys know, that started riots, and because of that, almost every company, not only game company, but every company has actually delayed a lot of their stuff. So basically, Fortnite reached out and they are delaying their season, and this is, I wouldn't say it's the longest delay that they've done. I think the longest delay that they did this season was obviously April 30th to June 4th. But honestly, it's like, I wouldn't, like, unfortunately, these riots don't seem like they're going anywhere. And while the message is good, there's a lot of like destruction that's happening, and obviously there's all the delays. So I'm a little worried that we might have another Infinity season. And I know Fortnite actually didn't want it wasn't intentional from this season. But I'm pretty sure last season it was intentional because new map, they want to slowly introduce us to things. But like I don't want these massive long Fortnite seasons to actually be a recurring thing for Chapter 2. And personally, what my standpoint on this is I kind of feel like Fortnite should have this because there's so many people that are outraged about this, and while I'm a little mad, but it's like I'm a little mad on like the more selfish. I wouldn't say selfish end of things, but I'm a little mad where it's a little more like I'm just mad because I don't get to play Fortnite, but I understand 100%. It's just the other delay and a lot of Fortnite's delays are usually for stupid reasons. This one wasn't. The quarantine one wasn't. I don't know, man. It's just it kind of really sucks. But what I think they should have done is done like number one. I think the battle pass is definitely gonna be free next season. There are way too many people on like Twitter saying the battle pass should be free that they're not gonna make it free. I think that's a no-brainer. But if Fortnite is gonna do these long seasons, we gotta have more content. Season 9, it wasn't necessarily the best season because that's when a lot of my friends stopped playing Fortnite. But Season 9, in terms of content, was one of the best seasons. How many guns were added in Season 9? Let me think. The first one, combat shotgun. Then we got the drum shotgun. Then we got and I know a lot of these aren't necessarily loved weapons, but then we got the purple and gold revolvers. We got the purple and gold tacks. We got the we got the proximity grenade launchers. And I'm sure oh yeah, we also got the Storm Scout Sniper, which is honestly a weapon I think fits Fortnite so perfectly. They should not have removed the Storm Scout Sniper. It just, I didn't really get many clips of it, but it was a pretty good Fortnite kind of weapon. It's a weapon that fits Fortnite very well. But anyways, you compare that to now, we have content. We have basically these seasons that are over twice, the size of previous seasons, and then we get less content. And I do get, not bringing us a new season because of the current events that are going on. But in my opinion, they should have done like a week of bringing back vaulted guns or something like that. And also, something I've been saying a lot is that every week we should have a new LTM come back. I remember back in the good old days, Season 5, Season 6, every week or two, we would get, either a new LTM or an old one returning. Do you know how many times I've wanted to play, the getaway mode, the score royale mode, food fight, disco domination, and there are way more other ones. There were like some one-time LTMs that were in 14 Days of Fortnite, like this one where the entire map was really slippery and you had a grappler, and really interesting LTMs that I want to come back. Like, also 50 versus 50. I would love to see like how, and I'm okay with soaring 50s, but to be honest, I really liked 50 versus 50. Soaring 50s is just Team Rumble, but no respawns. Me personally, I want to play classic 50v50 again. I don't really think I'll be able to, but if Soaring 50s comes back, that's fine. But I want some like I want those game modes coming back. Also maybe like one shot, snipers only. But then also also like new LTMs would be cool though. But also I think that we should have gotten like a week of unvaulted weapons. Every day. New unvaulted weapon, and a new LTM. Now, that's sort of what they do for 14 Days of Fortnite and Winterfest. When I mean 14 Days of Fortnite, I mean like there's a 14 Days of Fortnite thing in winter, and then 14 Days of summer. Now I'm thinking they should have just done it for a week, and no challenges, because I think a big part of 14 Days of Fortnite and 14 Days of Summer was, of course, the challenges that went along with the vaulted weapons. Like, it was like deal damage of like, I don't think we should get like challenges for it, but I think just bringing back vaulted guns for a limited time thing for like a day would bring content to the game this time. Now, you can argue that there are going to be people out there that are going to argue, well, if you're adding content to the game, I guess less people are going to be like, going out and, like protest. I don't know, like, I guess there can be a complaint made about anything, but in terms of the game's survival, which, is what this video is about, like, I do think, me personally, I think that what they should do is do that, unvault guns, and give us some LTMs, and think about it, what is gonna take, also, I did get the XP coin. I don't know why this replay file is so weird, but anyways, I don't know why, like, what would take more work, Epic? What would take more work? Releasing the live event right now, or clicking a few buttons to return some guns from one part of the game files to the actual part of the game files where it can be obtained? It can't be that hard. Same thing with I mean, LTMs might be a little harder, but it can't be rocket science. I refuse to think that bringing back vaulted guns and game modes, I refuse to think that's rocket science, but that's literally the first freaking topic. I've already rambled on a lot, and that's not even talking about Season 3, so I think it's a no-brainer at this point that Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 is gonna be ocean-themed. Now, what I personally wanted from it, like, as soon as we saw the whole underwater swimming leak from the Travis Scott event, I kind of knew and accepted that underwater swimming was going to become a feature. And then shortly after that, we got the whole, flooded island stuff. Now, I'm never someone... One thing I hate about the Fortnite community is that they over-exaggerate the crap out of everything. There's some leaks showing a bit of flooding. Hey guys, the entire Fortnite Battle Royale map is gonna be flooded. You know what I mean? It can't just be a section of it. No, the entire map is gonna be flooded, guys. Holy crap, Kraken event. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yo, but I'm just saying, like, so much fake stuff, over exaggerations in this community. And I'm making this video to be like a brutally honest video. I love Fortnite as a game, but I have issues with it as a game, its game development and its community, and I'm going over a lot of that today. In my opinion, the theme of a flood just doesn't carry a season. In my opinion, what I thought it was going to be, and what I still to this day think it should have been, is a apocalypse themed season where maybe doomsday event, right? And then it causes one area of the map to flood, so the whole Weeping Woods, Slurpy Swamp, Rig part, like maybe like the more coastal areas of the map flood, and then maybe like the rivers throughout the map, like the water levels might go up a little bit, and then you might have like chests at the bottom or stuff. And also, I really hope Fortnite adds back the treasure map items from Season 8. I know this season isn't pirate themed, but it would just fit with the ocean theme so great, and like having to find treasures that can now be underwater. Like, honestly, the buried treasure item, I want it to return so bad. And Season 8 was a pretty good season. But the thing is that, in my opinion, I think it should have been an apocalypse themed season with some floods, but also like a wasteland around steamy stacks. And that's what I really thought it was going to be. Ignore that. But anyways, I really thought it was gonna be like that, and then like maybe my theory was is that it was gonna be like a wasteland around steamy stacks, and then there was gonna be like a little bit of flooding, so we were gonna get the cube bounce pad back, which I really hope the cube bounce pad, like how the cube melted into the water and made like bouncy Kevin Lake. I want that back. If Steamy Stacks is gonna like flood a bit, we better have the Kevin like bounce pad stuff. You guys know what I mean, like the end of season 5 loot lake. And then I was thinking they could destroy a lot of not season, jeez, locations like what they did with season 8 at the end event of that. I don't know. I was expecting like a mix between Flood and Apocalypse, and then like we would have some ocean themed skins to go along with the new, because obviously new swimming mechanics, and I'm okay with them adding new fish and stuff like that to the game. So I'm thinking, if you're gonna add that, yeah, sure, you can have like a Poseidon skin for like a new storyline, and there's also leaks about like a mermaid skin, and honestly, that sounds cool. But like, I don't really know what else they can do with an underwater theme, except just a whole bunch of clones of just like snorkel ops. I don't know. Like, there's not much you could do. And another thing I don't see too many people talking about, because there's honestly not enough people complaining about this, is that Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 1, while in my opinion it didn't really have a nice solid like theme to it like a lot of other seasons do, but the thing is that one of its themes, one of its primary themes, was definitely the ocean. Because we had boats, we had fish, we had fishing poles, we had swimming added to the game. The umbrella is literally like a waterfall. So it's just like, I'm okay with them updating the swimming mechanics, but in my opinion, they can't sell me on a season that is almost 100% the theme of a previous existing season. You just can't do it. Now think about a battle pass. Obviously, I think. Alright, did a car just explode or something down on the main street? I don't know. Someone's engine is making some weird sounds, freaking Godzilla sounds. Anyways, so think about the way a battle pass could compare. So there are leaks showing that there's gonna be, besides the mermaid skin and the Poseidon skin, there are leaks that are showing like a cyborg Meowscles, because he got like half of his body was bitten off by a shark. I don't know, weird. But hey, I mean, cyborg Meowscles does actually kind of sound cool. You guys might see me rocking that skin. I don't know. But and then like also female Black Knight sounds cool, and then also what's her name, the engineer, which is super important to the storyline. But the things, I really hope that the Fortnite Black Knight isn't like the tier 100 skin, just because we would have 3 Knight tier 100 skins then. But like, I don't know, just think about how much better a Apocalypse themed battle pass could be. Maybe we could have also gotten like a male version of what's her name? Renegade Raider, because Renegade Raider kind of looks like she's like from an Apocalypse. So we could have gotten like a male version of that. I mean, technically Rust Lord is actually the male version of that skin. They're actually in the same set. A lot of people actually don't know that. But there could have been a lot more potential from a Apocalypse themed season, and maybe there was an Apocalypse themed season. A conversation between 2 Epic employees actually confirms that Fortnite and Epic Games might have some loose outlines for the Fortnite storyline, but in terms of actually making, and game designing and game development on, that stuff, they're actually like struggling to release season 3. So it's actually very likely that season 3 could be, or could have been, all these things I was hoping it to be, but canceled. And if so, that really sucks. Obviously, just another another bad thing coming from quarantine, if that is the case. Now, I'm fine with getting a Poseidon skin, because that would actually, it'd make the storyline better. But one thing, even though there are some leaks, basically a lot of leakers are arguing if it's going to be Poseidon in the game or a Aquaman crossover. And believe it or not, I actually want it to be a Poseidon, not a Aquaman crossover, because, I did say Iron Man, Aquaman, because honestly, even though an Aquaman crossover would be cool and amazing, I am one of the people that are scared that Fortnite is kind of becoming like I don't want to say a sellout, but almost like a platform for crossovers, and they're putting their own storyline in like the back seat. You know, I've never seen a community this fired up about storyline. Like pro players, usually pro players of a game ignore the storyline. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's speedrunners usually just watch game theory. You know, they don't really come up with their own theories. But Fortnite, I've never seen a more competitive community that's actually interested in a storyline. It's very unique, and unfortunately, Fortnite is starting to, like, look. Last time we got a story event was the end event, Season X, all the way back in October. What have we gotten since then? Star Wars event, Travis Scott event, and the one event with, like, Steve Aoki and Deadmau5 and whatever. The Star Wars event was cool. The Travis Scott event was freaking epic. But we haven't gotten any storyline events. And that really sucks. And, you know, you could say that proves that Fortnite could already be, you know, kind of a sellout, or, you know, they're on the road to be. And unfortunately, even though an Aquaman skin would be really cool, I rather the secret skin of this I rather the tier 100 skin of this battle pass be Poseidon, and then the secret skin be something that's really relevant to the story, that, like, you know, like a new character. I'd rather, like, the secret skin be actually relevant to the story than they just add the secret skin as Aquaman just because he fits. But unfortunately, Aquaman in an underwater season, it fits way too well. I think it's gonna happen, and unfortunately, I think it's proving us negative people right. And unfortunately, I think Fortnite might be catering a bit more to crossovers than it is to its own storyline. Now, another quick thing is that people think that just because in the teaser image we see the houses being lifted up by big floaties, that literally the locations are going to be saved because the houses are going to be floating on massive lifesavers. Like, do you realize that, you know, a lot of, like, teasers and stuff are, like, not necessarily, like, straight up. Like, most of the time the teasers are, I guess you could say, like, a metaphor? You know, I don't think we're actually going to have an entire town floating on a massive, you know, lifesaver. These last two things I hate are are like a mix between expectations and fake leaks. Now, when I say fake leaks and expectations, I'm not talking about like Merle's map. If you want to know, like Merle made this guy named Merle made like a concept of the season 3 map that a lot of people are using, and I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm talking about these really stupid looking fake battle pass concepts. And while I think a lot of work goes into that, I mean, look at this visitor fish thing. I want to punch it so bad. I hate it. I hate it. And people think this is real. There are kids out there thinking that this is the future of Epic Games. Listen, I don't know, but like when you're talking about like people making concepts of the map and stuff, and like they're leakers, so they're like kind of going, this is what the map is probably going to look like according from the stuff we currently know at this point. When you look at it like that, honestly, it's a little better, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just like I'm cool with the concept maps, but these concept battle passes that a lot of kids are clickbaiting is just something I really don't like. And going to the expectations thing, one thing I hate about the Fortnite community is just how they over-exaggerate things and have such massive expectations. Like, you know, the map's getting, you know, there's signs that the map's going to be partially flooded. The whole map's going to be flooded. Sure, okay, there's that one banner that PlayStation revealed. I'm sure you guys know about this if you catch up with, like, Fortnite news. There's a banner that PlayStation revealed for Season 3. Finally, we're getting the old Battle Pass back. Deadpool, you're cool, but I've had to deal with your face for so freaking long playing a game where you're not really relevant anymore. And okay, sorry about that motorcycle. I think that's Deadpool speeding over here to slit my throat. So I'm going to try to end this video as quickly as I can, so I can hide. But, like, the whole map's not going to be flooded. you gotta realize that the whole map is not gonna be flooded. But like, I don't know, guys. This next season, I have some issues with, but I'm not gonna hate it. I already like some of the leaks. You know, a flare gun to light builds on fire. Yeah, screw you, you crankers with the, you know, the you cranking 90s trying to get dubs every game. This flare gun is gonna ruin your builds by burning it down. Oh, well, no, they're just gonna always use stone and metal. Well, thank you, Fortnite. Such a great job. You're doing such a great job trying to remove sweats from the game. Please try harder. I will see you guys later. I will be doing a leak video on Season 3 soon, and a leak video on the Doomsday event, and I promise you that video will be way more positive than this. If you've ever heard my opinion on Fortnite before on my streams, and on other, like, older Fortnite news videos, you guys would know that I love this game, and honestly, I want to see it do well, and I don't hate this game. I'm not like, I'm not like one of those Twitch streamers that's gonna, like, uninstall it on stream and just call it a trash game. I love this game. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment your thoughts if Kappa does not turn off the comments in this video. Feel free to join my Discord server. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter. Also, if you like the video, please subscribe and like the video. Alright, bye guys.